What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you an in-depth review video of the 2023 Volkswagen ID.4 in the all-wheel drive Pro S trim. And we're going to be talking about the exterior, the interior, and specs about this exact car as we talk some differences between also other trims. But before we do, because it is not a sponsored video, we truly appreciate your guys' support here at Vagabond Builds. So there's two buttons we'd like you guys to push. That is the like button, subscribe to our channel, because we truly appreciate that support again. Also, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Volkswagen here in Sacramento, California for providing us this beautiful ID.4 for this review. Also, stay tuned, keep watching. We're gonna be dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and start this review video and talk Volkswagen ID.4. So let's kick this review off with talking some specs about this exact car. Now, this being the all-wheel drive comes with two motors, one motor for the front and one motor for the back. That gives you 295 horsepower with 339 pounds-feet of torque. Now, everybody, you do have the option of going a single motor again, and then that drops in the horsepower and the torque. Also, you have an option, this exact ID.4 being the Pro S, comes with a 82 kilowatt battery. Now, the standard trim, or the S trim, comes with a 62 kilowatt battery. Again, if you're more just around town and you don't want that extra mileage and a cheaper price tag on the car. Take that into consideration. But being the all-wheel drive, let's talk a little bit more about the specs. The MPGe on this exact car, you have 104 city, 93 highway, and a 99 combined with a 255 mile to a full charge. Charge time is about 7.5 hours. And a little bit about that suspension is a four-wheel independent suspension system with a 2,700 pound of towing capacity, okay? Now, a little bit about the dimensions of the car, starting with length in inches is 181, 73-inch width, and a 65-inch height on this 2023 ID.4 all-wheel drive Pro S. Now, you can betcha that the dimensions don't change between trim levels, but you will see slight differences, and we're gonna be mentioning those slight differences throughout the video. But let's go ahead and talk front end and get a load of the all-electric, no grill front end on that ID.4. So the emblem itself does come illuminated, and you have that LED bar going across both sides with the adaptive LED puddle light system here in the front. It is phenomenal with that black housing in the chrome, and there's just so much going on. We left the hazards so you guys kind of get an idea of what they look like when your hazards are on. Lower side of that front end, you have the cuts or the air vents here, kind of shooting that air towards the wheel with your bumper sensors integrated into that front bumper cover, and that piano black finish in that lower grille, and then finishing off that lower front end with that matte black plastic. Coming over to the side itself, I want you guys to pay attention that here all-wheel drive Pro S is where you're going to literally see it stamped or embedded into your trim here on the back of the fender and what trim you have. So you'll see Pro S and like S and the Pro itself or whatnot. All-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive. So take that into consideration. Keep your eye out for that. Dropping down to the wheel area, you will see different rims and different trims. What do we see here? A 235, 50, 20. And what type of tire they're running is the Kumo here in the Pro S. Again, the suspension is a four standalone suspension. So each tire has its own suspension. Matte black plastic wheel well trim, parking marker into that bumper cover. Over to the side of the car, get a load of that side. The handles do have lighting or proximity lighting. So when you're coming up, you got a little light that'll light up. Electric handles, so that handle looks like it's gonna pop out when you pull it, but no, there's a button under that handle that literally opens that door, okay? Side mirror is the integrated blinker lighting in that LED. Dual color, the matte black plastic with the color of the car. Blind spot assist. Up top, roof rails with that panoramic glass from the front over to the second row seating. Coming over to the rear end, I want you guys to kind of just focus on the shape, the trim around the windows are that kind of matte black plastic with the matte black look itself. Bringing us over to this rear spoiler and get a load of how sleek this looks, okay? Kind of looks like a Sportback, kind of in between a Sportback and a regular, but you got the integrated brake light into the spoiler with that piano black trim coming down. Windshield wiper. The Volkswagen emblem does come illuminated with LED rear taillight system. ID.4 in that white color. Dropping down bumper sensors on that lower side of that rear bumper. Camera over the license plate and your little tow hitch. How cute is that for that 2,700 pounds of towing capacity? Let's go ahead and pop open the cargo area of the ID.4, and you got a button right over the license plate to the left. Okay, over. And it opens up to the cargo area. Now let's talk some cargo space, okay? So with the second row seat up, you get 30 cubic feet of space. And if we were to drop that second row seat down, you get about 64 cubic feet of space, okay? What do we see back here? We got the Volkswagen cargo protection system. Let's go ahead and lift this mat, show you guys what it looks like. Some more personal pocket area. And what do we get? More area for that as well, okay? Cargo area or little cubbies here on the left with some tie-down hooks. 12-volt outlet on the driver's side. You can also drop these seats. This is a 60%er on the passenger side, 40%er on the driver's side, and you can literally drop this. Let's say you're heading over to the mountain because you have the all-wheel drive and you can fit snowboards or skis. Maybe you want to fit a dishwasher and drop that second row seating down. That is also an option. Now, let me go ahead and do a quick check. No spare tire here on this exact car, or maybe I'm missing it, but I don't think I'm missing it. Yep, no spare tire for the people who like to know spare tire, okay? So now we're pretty much done with talking specs, exterior, and some cargo area. Now let's go ahead and jump inside and talk interior. So now sitting on the interior side of the 2023 Volkswagen ID.4 and get a load of the all-electric vehicle and what it looks like inside with that 12-inch infotainment screen, that itty-bitty full digital cluster cockpit screen, and again, the staple of the Volkswagen emblem right in there in the middle of your steering wheel. Now, just want to kind of give you guys that feel of that kind of high-techy, back to the future look inside this car, which it does have in the ID.4 with your door panels here. So let's go ahead and bring this door panel to you. Now, it's something to go ahead and show you right off the bat is you only have 2 window switches here. And why is that? Because if I wanted to control the rear windows, I'd go ahead and press the word rear. It'd light up and then it'd allow me to control those 2 back windows. Unclick that or unpress that, and then it goes ahead and goes back to the front windows, okay? Now, with the VTEX leather dress and the matte black plastic feel, the metallic silver, the hyper silver look, trunk button there on the bottom of that door panel, and some cubby room here on the left, okay? The side mirrors do come heated for people who like to know your little control unit for your touch-sensitive controls of your defroster systems and your lighting system, okay? This steering column is manual control steering column, which goes up and down, forward and back, okay? Let's go ahead and push that back. Controls to your windshield wipers and your signal lighting right behind that steering wheel, and then controls for that driver cockpit cluster screen here on the right. Now let's go ahead. You can kind of maneuver the view of that look, go into your info cards, your hours driving, and go back to that commercialized road, or sorry, a little picture of the road. And then let's go back into the 0 miles per hour. You have the traffic sign recognition and all that good stuff. Now, I don't go over the tech mainly, but you do have things like pedestrian assist and lane assist and things of that sort. Again, shoot over to Nilo Volkswagen in Sacramento and they will answer all the questions, or check out the MSRP sticker later on in this video. But let's go ahead and show you guys a quick look. So you can touch sensitive, very responsive, no lagging, all right? We could go ahead and show you guys the navigation full screen. Let's go ahead and go back. And then we could also go ahead and go to settings and show you guys the screen, the time, the date, voice operation and things of that sort. Let's go ahead and turn off the radio, touch sensitive radio button. Mobile devices, all right? And one thing I wanted to show you guys is something that's really cool. If we go ahead and click into the screen, you have what this is called the hand gesture, a hand gesture indicator. If we go ahead and go home, you can literally swipe and literally go through screens, honestly. Very cool. You're going to have to swipe right over that kind of plus and minus sign. Oh, there you go. And then come back. That is very cool. That is futuristic. You have your heated seats here on the bottom left and a heated steering wheel. But look at the way we go in between drive, reverse, neutral, and park. You have this little shift knob here. This is different. Volkswagen, shout out to difference in Volkswagen. We're gonna go ahead and go into reverse, and it gives you the camera there in the back and your camera sensor system. And if we go ahead and go into drive, lets you know you're going into drive with that kind of yellow rectangular shade in front of your car. And then we're gonna go ahead and press that button for park. And now we're back at where we're at, okay? Moving forward, the vents, they are controllable, kind of straight to the point, simple. Glove compartment, simple glove compartment, and the kind of sleek the design of that dashboard with that metallic silver and that design inside that little inlay right under that metallic silver trim piece, all right? Cup holders, nice and big, very simple. Wireless charging pad. This is what it looks like. It holds your phone in place. USB-C, piano black trim with the metallic silver, and some more cubby room. Kind of goes in a little bit towards the front, all right? Now, under here, you got that kind of bridge area. Maybe you want to place something there or something, I don't know, hide from the kids in the back or something. That's also another option. The seats themselves, I want you guys to pay attention that they are perforated and it is VTEX leatherette. You do have the option in getting cloth in different trims, okay? That's something to pay attention to. And then again, you have memory seating on not just driver, but also passenger, and a massage seating there button. Very cool. That is a nice option to have in the Pro S trim. Up top, you have the sun visor that is touch sensitive sliding. Oh, let's go ahead and open that. Oh, I got to turn on the car. Press the brake to turn on the car. Go ahead and open up that visor. Stop it, and then close it again. Touch sensitive lighting. All right, everything's pretty much touch sensitive along with your climate buttons here. And then your modes, going in between modes. You can go to traction, sport, comfort, eco. Your assist, check this out. Very cool features to have. And then go back to the parking menu, park distance control, park assist, and then you can add favorites. A lot going on for the ID.4 Pro S. Wanted to show you guys perforated ID.4 in the backrest of the seating. Super cool. And your O snap handles. I'm glad that they even give you a driver snap handle, because even the drivers need to hold on sometimes. But now that we're done with the front side of the ID.4 interior, let's go ahead and talk second row seating. Now second row seating, and what do we get back here? The same exact look coming in from the front over to the back in that VTEX leatherette. Same design in the perforated look, okay? Car seat compatibility. Armrest in the Pro S trim. Pay attention, different trims will not have the armrest. Keep an eye out for that, okay? Up top over your head, you have the O snap handles with the touch sensitive lighting, and that'll turn on and off just by a touch. Let's go ahead and step inside the car. Now, closing the door, you get that same look for that door panel coming in from the front to the back with the colors, the piano black, the silvers, and that VTEX gray leatherette. What do we see that's in front of us? On the back of the seat, something that is different is you have a little pocket up here, up top, okay? One pocket, maybe it'll be good perfect for a phone. And then down here, you get that natural, or, you know, the standard pockets that we see on many manufactured cars, okay? That's something to keep an eye out. That's super cool here in the back of the Pro S on the front seats, okay? Piano black trim, your vents. USB-C plugins, a little bit of cubby room. No, because you don't have the drive line, you have that battery pack under there. No bump there in the floor. That is super cool too, okay? Now, I want to show you guys what it looks like to control that 60%er, and that's what it looks like when it connects. So it's that same level on that trunk, okay? So if you do find yourself, you want to spend the night in here, that is also another option, okay? 6 feet 2 inches is what I am in height. And legroom is clear with the head clearance is there. So this is a long road trip check car. Very cool. Okay, that visor comes literally all the way back to the backrest of the seat. Sometimes you'll see where the panoramic glass will come down or up to, you know, right in front of you over your legroom, but not here on the ID.4. It comes all the way back to the backrest. But guys, pretty much done with this detailed review of this 2023 ID.4 Pro S trim in the all-wheel drive. So any comments, concerns, leave in the comment section below. We'll try to get back to you guys as best as possible. Remember to tap that like button, subscribe to our channel, because we appreciate your support, everybody. Also, here's the MSRP sticker, as promised, finally, to this car, so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on it and the price tag on top. Guys, keep watching us here at Vagabond Builds. We truly appreciate you guys. Thank you, and God bless you.